You don't have to travel this marriage journey alone. And that's why relationship coaching can be a great benefit to you.
We are Dr. David and Theresa Mabry from One Another Marriage. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If it's your first time to join in with us today, we're so excited to have you. And if you are one of our returning One Another couples, thanks for joining us again and coming along on this journey. Please make sure that you hit the thumbs up, that you subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell for notifications. So today we want to share with you the 5 benefits of coaching. But first, we need to answer the question, what is coaching?
Coaching's been around for years, right? Because today we hear about it an awful lot. You hear about life coaches, business coaches, so forth and so on. But it actually started back in the early 1800s in the academic world. And so a professor would come alongside a student and then began using this phrase about this concept of getting in a carriage or a coach, right? And then getting in a carriage and going from one spot to the next. Yeah. It was like the professors were guiding the students from one location to the other. They were coaching them. They were getting them in the coach. And so through education, training, guidance, and encouragement. So that's really the whole concept. The student's goal was to achieve a degree so they can launch out into their career or vocation. And today it's the same way. So there are finance coaches, there are business coaches, life coaches, health coaches, faith coaches, sports coaches, which came out of this concept in the early 1800s. And now, of course, there are relationship coaches and for marriages. And Theresa and myself, we are marriage coaches, relationship coaches. And so we wanted to share with you today these benefits.
Yeah. So coaching gives much needed help in achieving your relational goals through that training and guidance, like David was saying. It also provides an avenue by which you better understand yourself and better understand your spouse or your partner. It helps you to move from where you are to where you want to be. And that's the whole goal. When we sit down with couples, that's the first thing we ask are, what are your goals? And then we talk about how we can help achieve them. So we're going to share with you what we feel are our top 5 benefits of marriage coaching.
That's right. And you may very well fall into these 5, one of these 5 categories or more.
In no particular order.
No particular order. But hey, the first benefit is for premarital coaching. And you may have heard this concept as premarital counseling, but we use the term premarital coaching. So if you are an engaged couple and you want a long-lasting, healthy, vibrant marriage, and you want to push through the lows and the highs, and you want to go through every phase and be well prepared for that, we highly recommend premarital coaching, where you could sit down with coaches and walk through those essential items like communication, conflict resolution, partner style and habits, your family of origin background.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's right. So these are how to handle finances, even your sexual relationship. So premarital coaching is essential for success. In fact, a quick stat is research shows that those that go through a high quality premarital coaching experience have up to an 80% success rate at the 10-year mark of their relationship. So if you could be married 10 years for that long and you could push through, and if it makes a difference, then it's well worth grabbing a hold of premarital coaching.
True. So benefit number 2 would be that the coaching provides essential help in navigating those tough times. And there are going to be tough times, right?
That's right.
I mean, when you commit to marrying someone for a lifetime, it's not all roses from there on out. You may be in love, but there's still going to be some tough times. And some of that comes at times of crisis, which a lot of couples deal with and go through, and you don't always know how to handle it. There could be loss, there could be disappointments. So any of those things really impact the relationship. And so when David and I coach couples, that's a large part, is we help navigate some of those tough times so that you can push through and come out on the other side.
Yeah. Number 3 has to do with times of rekindling or rebuilding the connection with one another. Yeah, maybe you don't feel like you're at a point of crisis. Maybe you don't feel like you're at the edge of divorce, which
Yeah.
that's the number two reason that Teresa just covered. You feel like you either feel like you're at the edge of divorce or you feel like this relationship is in crisis. This is more of things are kind of so-so, and we really want to rebuild or rekindle that connection with one another.
Yeah.
And so we would walk with a couple through some of those essential items, those essential concerns that they have in order to achieve that goal to a revitalized marriage. It's those times that you feel like you're kind of going sideways, you're kind of missing one another a little bit more. And then in that case, that's where relationship coaching can be really beneficial.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 4 would be relationship coaching is helpful as a benefit because it helps you to face those new chapters or transitions.
Yep.
There's always going to be a transition, or there's going to be several transitions happening all at the same time. And they can be good. That's okay, but it throws couples for a loop, right? So even just the fact that you're getting married, that's a transition. Living with someone 24/7, taking on, everything about this person, that's a huge transition. Moving, we've moved several times, that's a transition. A job change, that could be a good thing, like you got a new job or a job loss, those are transitions. And then if you have children at all,
each of those children phases, right?
Yeah. So
Toddlers,
all of those.
Elementary, grammar school.
Yeah.
Teenage years.
And
absolutely. Then empty nesting.
Empty nesting.
Right.
So I mean, you're that's all you know for so many years. Not that the children should be your sole focus. Don't hear us say that. You should always have your spouse as your focus, but they just take up a lot of time, and that's okay. I mean, they are kids, and they are a blessing. But then one day they kind of all move on. They grow up and move on, and then that's another transition that you weren't expecting. So yeah, marriage coaching is there is a benefit to having marriage coaching just because of always facing new transitions and helping once again to navigate those.
That's right. And the fifth benefit or reason why coaching can be a benefit in your marriage is if you want to be in a position in your relationship to make a greater impact on the world around you. And that could be just with your informally or formally, so with your neighbor, with friends.
Right.
It could be within your church. It can be within your community as volunteers. It's making that greater impact because you are better together than what you are separately. And so for us, we would come alongside a couple, and a relationship coaches would come alongside a couple and hear that goal of, we want to make a greater impact, and here are some areas we've been thinking about. And so coaches could come alongside and help with that benefit of processing through guidance, through instruction, through skill building to have a greater impact on those around them. So you don't have to be in crisis or have things going sideways, but you truly can be in a good spot and benefit from relationship coaching. So how about you? What would be the benefit within your relationship? As we went through these, you may be thinking of some of those ways. And so thanks for letting us share this with you today, and we want to encourage you, reach out to a relationship coach today. Thank you for watching our video today. If you're interested in relationship coaching, Theresa and I would love to meet with you for a free 15 to 30 minute conversation to see how we can help you achieve your goals.
Go to our website for more information. The link will be in the description below, and we look forward to connecting with you.